How's it going? Well, basically it's all about teammates, and I have to notice that it's not really about skill. Unless you're like, I think maybe challenger player, professional player, grandmaster plus. I don't think champion matters. Well, not champion, my apologies. I think it's not skill, it's just a champion. Because look, this guy, malphite, I mean, this champion is just broken, honestly. It's just... He went 0-2 in lane, right? 0-2 in lane. Couldn't farm for shit. He has less farm, half of my farm basically. Well, one third of my farm, two thirds of my farm, right? And he still ended up doing more damage than me, just building armor. Do you understand? Like this he went on a rampage at the end of the game because these champions, like as time passes, he just stacks armor and he just does so much damage because of his base damage. It's just, it's like, it's stupid. Honestly, it's just stupid to watch this stuff. It's just like what is this champion? Do you know what I mean? It's just dumb. It's just pure stupidity. So you see, like, I used to kind of how to find a good player. His champion must be overpowered, and his statistics must be very good. So, for example, what is better, to have bad statistics and good champion, or good statistics but bad champion? It's better to have bad statistics but good champion. Because look, this guy is like, look, you see? The only kill he got was the assist from Karthus. You know what I'm saying? But he just like... And this guy is 3 kills. So this is you when you're playing Riven versus malphite. So again, malphite is feeding, which is usual for malphite players, right? And then he just starts killing our top laner, and that's it. You see, like, it's not like exactly he's outplaying. He just like walks forward. Like, just look. What was the skill in here? So Yoni has 3 kills, right? But he's no longer doing this damage. The problem is, like, they remove default tempo, so you now don't do DPS at all. I thought with the new 8% damage increase you can actually do damage to tanks, but I traded against Garen and I couldn't do damage to him at all. So this rune is just useless, honestly. You see, it's just not doing any damage. There's just no damage. Like, this is pathetic. This is just completely disgusting shit. You see, like, he just walks into his minion, there's no problem, I don't give a shit. Because minions do physical damage, and with so much armor, he just doesn't take any damage. Like, this is stupid. This is stupid. The fact that this exists in the game, to me, is just so stupid. Zero, like, skill at all. It's the same shit when you play stuff like Volibear. It's the same. You just smash your hand into the keyboard. And believe it or not, this guy, at the moment, thinks that he's actually better than this guy. But you see what I'm saying? Like, this game is just not playable, to be honest with you. Like, it's just... You just have to. You have to beat this shit. There's no other way to do it. Gragas is the same. I mean, he can build, like, tank items, and he still one-shots ADC with base damage. So if you're some kind of Riven, unless you can instantly kill him while you stun him, I'm talking about your stun lasts 1.5 seconds, so you have to kill him in 1.5 seconds. Otherwise, he can just burst you, basically. Man, this shit is so disgusting, honestly. And look, like, he just, like, walks up to a mage and he kills the mage as well. Because of the base damage. See what I'm saying? Like, he does the same damage as me. Only I need 2 items, but he just like base damage and that's it. Because you see, he stacks armor, and armor is cheap. It's very, very cheap armor. Very, very cheap. But his damage comes from stacking armor. So you can say that his damage items are cheap. And his base damage, look at that shit, 281. Yeah, so look, he does 65 plus 52, so he does, what, 65 plus 52, what is that? 110, 120. So he has, when he has this shit activated, he has 220 AD. It's probably more AD than I have. Yeah, so he has the same AD as me. Yeah, so he has 68 damage reduction. So let's say I'm trying to crit him. He's going to slow my attack speed. Then my damage reduction is 68 plus 8 from this thing. You're talking like 70% damage reduction. I mean, you just not, you can't outtrade this. There's no mathematical way to outtrade this. Like the only way to do is buy Hydra and just proxy farm, and then if he tries to kill you, you just heal back up with your lifesteal and then proxy farm. Hopefully your team is better. Because there's just no, and he's gonna be more effective in team fights because he can't be killed and his ult is just, I mean, this is disgusting shit. I mean, honestly, it's like horrendous. I can't believe that like this stuff exists in the game. You're just gonna ult him, no? But you see, like no problem, turret, I don't give a shit. Just have infinite armor. And still lives. Like this guy is iron player, iron. And the other guy is almost gold. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is that the champions are so busted in this game. It's kind of like when I play 1-on-1, that's why I stopped playing full game, because some champions are just so stupid. Like for example, I was playing against a guy, he was Iron 3 Darius, he was so bad at, like, he was doing everything wrong. So I killed him like 5 times, I think, but I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? This guy is omega shit at the game. Omega. I don't think he even understands what he's doing. But I'm going to let him go to late game. We went to 5 items. I just want to see if I can beat him. And the problem was I almost lost the game because like once these champions scale, like champs like Darius, he gets enough CDR, it becomes obnoxious to play against him. Because his damage is from W and it has like 2-second cooldown. Right? Q is like 3.5-second cooldown. And it heals like crazy. Do you know what I mean? So how do you exactly, and then his items like give him move speed, so he always lands his Q. Always, because he has so much move speed. He can basically W you and guaranteed Q. So you can't even do damage to him because he heals so much with his Q. And then he stacks so much armor, you literally do no damage. But previously, okay, you had lethal tempo, you could at least get ahead with your early game, because lethal tempo was so good. But I mean, how do you deal with this right now? There's just no way to do it. I think you should just pick some bullshit like Nasus or something, if your team is better, because we're in the winner's queue, and you just like scale. Because I mean, Nasus gets 32 ability haste from runes right now. 32! So if he gets ability haste shoes and Trinity Force, man, that's like 60. 60. His ult is gonna be 29 seconds cooldown. Do you understand? Like, how do you deal with that shit? So let's say you're even, I don't know, you killed Nasus 3 times, dude, he's still gonna outscale you. Because, like, his team is better, so your team is inting, he's getting free dragons. you're probably gonna be rotated. So Riven is now against the bot lane, which is like Omega Fed probably, some Draven bullshit, and Nasus gets to go bot for free, farm it out. 20 minutes. I mean, he has 700 stacks, 1.5 item. You're not gonna beat 700 stacks Nasus with 3 dragons. He's just gonna Omega murder you if you're Riven. Omega. And not like you can get Omega Fed on Nasus either. Well, you can to some extent. You can really, really punish him, but I mean, you have to be like really, really good, and you need to make sure that your jungler, the enemy jungler, is not fed, which is not the case in the winner's queue, because normally your jungler doesn't exist. If you're in the loser's queue, your jungler is like 0-5, level 5, whereas the enemy jungler is like level 8 already. It's just like you're unplayable shit, you know. But that's why people pick this shit, you know, because it's so safe. And it's so brain dead. Like these champs are like the carry stoppers. So if you're in the winner's queue, there's no way you can lose. Because it's just the champs are just so strong. So you see like these champs are just complete garbage. Like Tryndamere is just a garbage champ. Because it doesn't matter, like what is that, 6 kills? What, this guy had 3 kills and level advantage, and this guy is just not shitting on him. Because he built armor, which is like Omega chip. Shit like Urgot, I mean like Urgot, I think like Tringle, Malphite, Gragas. That's like OP. Tanks basically, tanks. Mundo. I mean, I saw Mundo almost one tap at Twitch one time. We were playing obviously with winner's queue. I mean, Mundo was like 8 kills or something. He had like 4 items, and he had this Hearth Seek or something. I don't know. It's the one where you stack health. And he just walked up with a grasp proc, and he just almost killed Twitch with 1 hit. Like how many items do I have to have in order to 1-hit Twitch? Like I have to have for sure Kraken, I have to have Rageblade or PD, Phantom Dancer, not Phantom Dancer, Infinity Edge for sure, and probably Armor Reduction, Lord Dominic's. Then I can get to even anything close to one-shotting. And Mundo is just like stacks armor, walks up to him with a grass proc and Hearth Seek or whatever that thing called, and just almost one-shots him. And he gets permanent health twice, from Grasp and from Hearth, or whatever the thing is called, right? And he also gets to heal for that damage. Like, I mean, is that stupid or what? Because that's what I'm saying, is that like unless you're some kind of a Omega Challenger, like full-time player, playing shit like Tryndamere, Riven is completely useless. It's just the amount of effort you have to put in. Like Yasuo is also such a dogshit champion. Yoni's got it right now because he needed Lethal Temple to stack his Q. He can't do that anymore. And again, you see these champs, like, they can't really carry by themselves. Like, Malphite cannot do what... In this game, he kind of did what I did, but I mean, he can't really take objectives. He's really dependent on the team. But in a team environment, he's just so effective. It's pointless not to pick him, you know? If you're in a winner's queue, he's just so effective. Singed is another champion who's like that. Like, he just gets levels and that's it. 2 items and he's busted in team fights. Because like the problem when I used to play like a long time ago, when I used to be Diamond, right? Split push meant something. Like you had wave clear on limited amount of champions. Tryndamere was one of them. You could not just like Malphite walk up, click a button and kill all the minions. You just could not do that. But now you can. There were also mana issues back then. But now they're like 0 mana uses. Cooldown reduction is almost in every item. Now it's in runes. 32%. Just from runes alone. That's like stupid. Oh my god. Like, I can't believe shit like this exists like this. It's just, it's so stupid. $75% damage reduction. Wait till he buys Radiant Omen. Oh my god. And you see, like, he's chilling and he's like being cocky and stuff like that. One-on-one I could just poop on him, but I mean in a team game like this. Oh my god, look at this disgusting amount of armor. How much damage is it doing now? So he does 85. Man, he gets 200. 200 physical damage. 200 AD almost, just from this alone. Okay, this is not. 377 magic damage. And 50% cripple. Yeah, this guy's definitely overtuned. Definitely. Look, his E, which is on the lowest cooldown out of all of his abilities, does more damage than his ult. And you can't really miss it. But look, like, in the minion wave, in the cannon minion wave, and he still doesn't give a shit. Yoni's like, I do fight. I'm out of here. Ooh, look at that damage. That's no damage. Like, Yoni did literally nothing. I think minions did more damage. Yeah, minions do basically. Cannon minion does the same damage as you. And you get 72 per hit. Tahm Kench is the same. Like, Tahm Kench is like, if he lands his Q, like half of your health is gone. And it's also safe because, like, I mean, if they try to gank, you can just ult away. Q somebody, ult away, and run away. So how much move speed does he get? He gets like obscene amounts of move speed, right? 40% slowing it for 40%, and gets move speed. For how long? For 3 seconds. And what's the range on this thing? Oh. You see, like, Elise can't even do anything. You can't attack him. So this is mage, and Elise does percentage damage in her kit, and she can't kill him either. So that's what I'm saying, is that when you play in Tryndamere, if they pick something like Twisted Fate, the enemy team just picks Malphite, and like neither you nor Twisted Fate do anything to him. You need like some kind of Silas to actually DPS him. Otherwise... What a player, huh? What a player. He's outplaying everything. Holy shit. Look at him go, you know? Look at those mechanics. Holy shit. And Cartus is another one. He's gonna outplay everyone. Like, I would not be surprised if Twitch, who is AP, doesn't. I would not. Let me see, does Twitch actually get... I think he ulted, right? Too early. Yeah, he ulted too early. Yeah, but what do you do? Like, what do you do? I can't blame the enemy team. Like, what exactly do you do here? They brought back the war mob, so now he gets to sit for 6 seconds in the bush. He gets to kill back up, and your entire team has been hitting him now for 7 seconds. So basically, Twitch killed himself, right? Because where did the damage come from? I think it's because of the storm now, right? Yeah, you see, so Twitch basically attacking himself, even though he's AP first. Now he died too. Look at those players, dude. They are just like absolute fakers, man. Absolute fakers. And I played Trinda and I feel like I'm the most skilled player. Trinda is like all about lane matchup, basically. That's about it. But how do you counterplay this? I don't understand. Like, what do you do? What exactly do you do against this? You can't exactly dodge Carfu's damage. You can't exactly kill Malphite while he's doing absolutely obscene damage to you. What is that, like 700 damage now? 400. On a 5-second cooldown. And that's on what, like 2 items or something? Yeah. Wait till he gets to 6 items. This is gonna become like 700. And this will become like 2 seconds. It's like more damage than Yiblan, basically. While being pretty much unbeatable. So unless you have some kind of a, I don't know, Alistair at the front who can literally CC permanently this champion, and you have somebody like Vayne with lifesteal, because otherwise she's going to kill herself because of the Thornmail. It's just literally like, it's just busted. This shit is just busted, man. $528 armor. Yeah, you see, 483 damage already. Oh my god, look, he has 250 AD just from this shit alone. That's definitely more AD than I have. What do I get here? Like when I look at the bruiser items, their numbers are just like, it's like what, 50 AD, 35 AD. Dude, look at these numbers. Holy shit. So he's the first, without even AoE, he gets more damage than two of my omega expensive items. Omega. He gets more AD. Man, what a player, huh? I'm telling you. It's Viper. So there you go, you know? All you have to do is just make sure, basically dodge until you get into the winner's queue, and then just pick malphite, and there you go, all the way to masters with a 100% win rate. Just make sure you don't work and quit your job, get the social welfare, and just sit here for the whole day, just dodge and play malphite, and that's it. I guarantee you're gonna get to masters, guarantee. Because over time you're obviously gonna become more careful, become more cautious of the map. But I mean, with champs like this, I mean, how can you lose? Exactly. How exactly are you gonna lose with shit like this? You go 0-2, 0-3 in lane, and you still get to be ace. He's probably statistically the best player on our team. And I have to sweat my balls off. Sweat my balls off. Just to get even close to this shit. Like, look at his farm. I have almost 10 CS per minute. And he's like half of that. And he still did more damage than me. Man, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. I can't believe this. Like, it's just... Oh. Anyway, that's my rant for today. Take care, my man.